Hey,
America, we
Gail.
back. Another episode of Power to Thrive. We like to welcome you to the show. Go to the like button, subscribe to the channel at the end. Let us know how you think, America. This topic today is about ISIS.
Yes.
So,
Go ahead.
so uh, we just had an incident with ISIS shooting a lady.
Her name is Renee Good, but she's called Renee Nicole Macklin Good. And
Mm-hmm.
she was 37 and she was shot and killed in Minneapolis and on January the 7th of this 2026 by an ICE agent. Yeah. And that's
Was
very
she
sad.
was she wanted for drug trafficking, or what what was the purpose of him shooting this lady?
I don't see that she was wanted for anything. I tell you really, I don't have a whole full details, but I just know this that I have read. Sometimes when ICE comes into a neighborhood, the neighbors block the entry because they're trying to protect their neighbors, or I mean,
Right.
and I guess she was told to move her car, and I think an agent was already talking to her, and I don't know if he was harassing her. I don't know. I don't know what she was saying really. It isn't, it has been in print, but I haven't read it. But I've heard a lot, and it's hearsay. But bottom line is this poor lady at the end, I guess she was trying to move her car. Apparently, the agent was not in any danger. She wasn't trying to run him over. And I guess he thought she was, or he said she was, or whatever. And he, but in videos that people have seen, he was not, his life was not in any danger. And he shot her and killed her.
He
And then I think
he wasn't in
apparently he
any
called her a
danger.
bad name after he did it. So,
Well, he did, and let me tell you, I seen a small clip, and they were talking face to face or whatever, and you could tell that you could see his body language. He was getting mad about whatever the conversation was. Then he got to the point. Next thing I know, from the clip I seen, he pulled out his gun and just went to started shooting. Keep in mind, this lady is in a car, from what I'm understanding. He
and
shoots through the window
you
and
know,
shoots and kills this woman.
that's a very, very, very cruel act because she wasn't shooting him. She was in a car. I think she was with her better half or whatever. And um, I it's just scary now what this country is coming to. So you, I mean, then you get commended by high authorities for for what you did, for shooting and killing a young woman with a family over nothing to justify her death. And so that's just kind of, it's sad. She's a human being and she's gone. Someone made a decision that she didn't deserve to live anymore. And so
Well,
everybody
is
just
he
can't
on
have a
leave?
gun and have a, you know, I can, I'm all powerful. I can go and I can kill somebody now. Anybody doesn't do what I want them to do, I can kill them and I'm going to be praised for it. And to be able to live with that as a human being, let's see how that works. But
Well,
people again are going, people are
he called her
afraid.
a bitch or something after he had shot this woman.
I
Now, if he felt in danger, let me ask you this: did he see a weapon at all? Was there any? Did she have any weapon?
no, no.
So
I have not read anything
how
to
could
say
he
that
be in danger if the
it
lady don't even have a weapon?
listen, the shooting is under federal investigation. It's led by the FBI and the Justice Department. And some of the local leaders there, like the mayor of the city, they're publicly pushing for Minnesota investigators to be included. I mean, just for transparency, you know. about evidence that's being reviewed. And so I don't know if they're going to get that, but they've been blocked from full access to the evidence and from working jointly with the FBI, in this probe. And so it's a big part of why trust is so low. It's like something, they're hiding something. And they're collecting evidence anyway, apparently. The AP reports say that the county prosecutor asks the public to submit video evidence to her office while they explore options for a state level investigation. And so it is. Um, uh, and DHS has released or promoted additional video related to the incident. And there's, intense dispute over what it shows and how it's being characterized. And so, and the ICE officer has been widely identified in major outlets as Jonathan Ross. So,
Is he on leave
um,
with
I
no
mean, there's no
pay?
promise what the outcome is going to be, but I mean, apparently there could be criminal charges, and that's probably the hardest, but possible in theory. The DOJ would have to conclude that the shooting was unlawful under federal standards, and so that's one way. And then it says also state charges or state and local prosecutors are looking at options, but the big complication is the jurisdiction and the federal officer defenses. So let's see. Anyway, the prosecutor has publicly indicated the ICE officer does not have complete immunity. So they're going to follow that. And I guess what we can just watch for is an announcement on a formal charging review. And I don't know, that's a grand jury step or an official, letter.
So it's ISIS. They're in Minnesota, right?
Mhm. Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so it says that without criminal charges, DHS/ICE can place an agent on leave, restrict the duty, or discipline. Public visibility into the process is often limited, which is why people feel like nothing is happening.
Correct. Okay, so
You know, Dale, I've heard people say they are paralleling this to George Floyd incident. And that was a big, big how that poor man died. And
they strangled him, of course.
eventually those officers were some of them they were held accountable. So they're putting this on this level. If it is going to that level, there's going to be a lot of protests. This was a human being. Whatever she was doing, she was trying to protect her health, but she wasn't any threat to anyone's life. And her life has been taken away. People are left and brokenhearted in her family. They can't get her back. This as humanity feels the pain of that. And so I don't think that this will be let go. I don't, personally get involved in anything like that, but I know this that she was a human being, and and it's sad, and she's gone, and this seems like a very cruel person, and with a gun. Like you have a gun, and you don't think you feel there's no consequences, no telling what you might do if you're evil. So that's to take do you understand what it
It's
is like?
sad.
Think about it. To shoot someone, to take the life of a human being for nothing. Should you have a gun? Should you be employed? Should you be allowed to do that? That is crossing the line. I don't murder, that's like murder. And you just no one should be murdering anyone, but you're supposed to be responsible. People should trust you. You should be protective, not killing. And so that's let's just see how this plays out, because you know I don't really get into politics or anything like that, but I know that it's sad when a human being is just killed in cold blood. Like
Tragedy, a tragedy.
it's a tragedy. And it crosses. racist, no race. This is just flat out a human being that has been killed. And I think the
Hmm.
whole country, in other countries, everybody probably sees the sadness in this. And I mean, there has to be some justice. I hope that there will be some justice in this.
Well, time will tell on that one. So
Oh yeah. So the world we live in now is Dell, growing up is not it wasn't never a good place, but it never was like this.
no,
Anything
it's
goes
terrible.
anymore. Anything goes. And let me tell you, I just personally, I just try to follow, pursue peace and follow. I am a Christian, and so I just try to follow what we're told to do and how to
Stay
live,
out the way.
and then love people. So um when there's a life taken, people look, Dell, in our family, we've had some real hard deaths, and we've had someone taken from us through murder. And we know it's very hard to get through. And I don't want anybody to go through that because it's not something that you're coming out of in a few days, a few years. It just isn't. Then we lost people with just illness, um, or a tragic accident. There's all kind of ways you lose people, and that any of those losses are hard. Our cousin just lost his daughter, um a few, not even a week ago, and it's always there. So when you see something happen like this, it's so senseless. It's just hard. It's a hard world that we live in, and I just look at this going to be a better time.
It's going to be a better time.
It
It's
is
going to be a
promised,
better
and there
day.
will be a better time. And meanwhile, we just have to just cope,
And keep going.
be
But once
kind and
again,
nice
America,
to people, and just have respect for people. Have respect for them breathing and being here. It's not our decision to decide who's not going to live anymore. So anyway,
well, we're running out of time on this episode. You got any closing thoughts?
um, no, I'm gonna go try to find me some kind of good movie to watch and get my this bring down kind of low right now because it's sad. It's very sad. So no, the rest of the evening, I'm gonna just try to find a good movie with Cliff. Get something to eat and just try to find something happy. What you gonna do?
Well, I'm just going to sit back and watch a little football. But I want to say, America,
Okay.
thank you for watching this episode. Go to the like column, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our Power to Drive family. We're going to have some great episodes. We're just getting started, like I said.
Yep.
Y'all have a great night, America, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye-bye. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.